Hi, I'm Trisha, your Bachelor producer at Access, and we are here with Ashley I.
Hi.
And Dean.
Hello.
So
Thank you for having me.
We can finally say that you guys are both going to be on Winter Games.
Yeah,
coming
it's
to
so
us
fun.
in February.
Yeah.
But we got to talk The Bachelor.
Okay.
And last night's episode was actually pretty good.
It was. I feel
Starting to get good finally.
Yeah, well, I thought last week was good too.
Eh.
I think that first episode was alarming.
Why? Did it alarm you about Arie as a Bachelor?
It alarmed me like this is going to be a really boring season, and then I think the past 2 weeks have kind of brought it.
Yeah, but we still think Arie is boring.
Oh, Arie's the worst.
Well,
Arie's going to like come after me.
mixed feelings, I think. But yeah, I feel
Really?
Why do you like him?
He was so nice on Winter Games. I think we can say, yeah, he was on Winter Games
I didn't really
for a
talk to him.
second. He was very nice to
Yeah.
me on Winter Games.
Yeah.
No,
So I
yeah,
feel bad
he's in the promo,
saying
I
that.
think.
He's in the promo. Yeah.
I just have I'm having difficulties getting excited about the season. I feel like I've just been so bored so far.
But Dean, don't
Yeah.
you think that's because you've been on the past 2 seasons, so it's been really exciting to watch
Watch
yourself.
yourself?
And then after you've watched yourself and your friends, it's not as much fun.
I guess, but I don't watch.
Fair enough.
I don't watch the show with my friends. I usually watch it by myself.
No,
when I'm
I
on
mean
it.
your friends on the show as well.
Yeah, that's true. I
as
guess
you.
that's true.
Right, but which girls are you interested in learning more about and seeing from week to week?
See, honestly, I think that with me, it's less about Arie and more about the girls. That makes me
Absolutely.
less
Well, it's always been
interested.
that way with The Bachelor.
Well, no, that is keeping my interest low
So
because I
low,
feel like a lot
really?
of them. I can't relate to any of the girls. I don't really find many of them that interesting or authentic. I think
agree.
I have a top 4, and outside of the top 4, I
right.
don't even want
Who's
to.
your
Top
four?
four.
The 2 Beccas I think are the most normal.
Yeah.
Kendall and Tia are my 4 that I can
Why the?
because I feel like they're the ones that are at least real and they're not pandering or acting a certain way because they feel like they have to, and they're continuously being themselves.
Yeah,
And
I
so-
agree with him.
I completely agree. But why Kendall the taxidermist?
He loves her.
I don't love. She's very quirky and outside of the box, and I don't necessarily relate to that aspect of it. But she's being truly herself, I think, at every moment. I think that that's
Okay.
good because I think you look at other girls and they're I feel like they're doing things and saying things so they can get attention or so they can get notoriety, and she's not doing that to the same extent, at least from what we've seen so far.
I think that Krystal and who's Chelsea?
Yeah.
I think both of them are playing a role.
Yes.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
And Krystal is doing it for YouTube followers for her fitness brand. And God knows why Chelsea is doing it, but we'll soon find out, I'm sure. And the vocal fry on those girls and the like.
Lots of likes.
Lots of
Painful.
likes. Oh, I haven't picked up on that yet.
Oh my God. Rewatched last night.
Okay.
You drink every time you hear like, and you'll probably be dead from alcohol poisoning.
One thing that Bachelor Arie on too is he reuses a lot of the same vocabulary. So I think last night's roast ceremony, he sat down, or after the first group date, he sat down and he's like, "Today was awesome.
Yeah.
Becca, you were amazing, but Becca, you were awesome, and then Chelsea, you were amazing."
Yes!
And he'll use the same adjectives to
Yes,
describe the
was
same
just
thing over and
saying
over
that.
And
again.
Conveyor belt.
It
conveyor
doesn't
belt.
mean anything when you
Right.
say awesome and amazing that many times.
And not
It's so
even that many
disingenuous.
times, but so consecutively. Break it up every maybe 30 minutes, say the same word, but it's every other sentence he's using the same adjective to
Right.
find something different.
Right. No, and yeah, same with the dog show. After that date, they did amazing. So I know a lot of how about incredible? Right. A lot of people wanted you as the Bachelor. What would you have done differently in those scenarios at those after group date cocktail hours?
I'm glad I didn't even have to think about that, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because it is harder than it seems.
Yeah, I'm sure when you're in that situation, it's got to be completely different. I think I just saw you talking about how when Arie was on Emily's season, you saw him have these intimate kisses with her, but now you see him having those same kisses with so many people over and over again.
Yeah.
I mean, it's got to be challenging for him. He has one way of, I don't know, going about the way that he does those things, and if you're constantly having to be seen doing it with different people over and
Yeah.
over again, it's got to be difficult.
Yeah, it's so funny. Maybe that's just his style, and now I'm saying
Yeah.
it's disingenuous the way he's kissing them all, but that's just his thing, and now we're seeing it repeatedly.
Right, and so all you can do is kind of criticize him for that.
I know. We have been really throwing a lot of criticism his way. He just
Yeah.
threw up a tweet a couple hours ago.
Of what?
Or it was yesterday. He said, "Wow, I'm really glad that they showed all of my deep conversations. And maybe next week."
Right.
So something is getting on his nerves.
That is kind of how the seasons always go. Less girls will get more conversation and lengthier time with them, and that's just the name of the game.
And that's
Yeah.
what's going to be interesting moving forward from here because there have been so many girls, and obviously that's how it is every season. But once it gets narrowed down to less and less people, you'll see more of those conversations, I
Yeah.
guess.
Exactly. So let's talk about the wrestling group date. I mean, you said it was horrible.
I mean, it was just pointless. First off, those women from Glow were so mean.
They were mean.
They were mean and like not in even a funny
Funny
way.
way. No, they were abrasive and rude.
Yeah. And then we didn't understand that there were bridal themed costumes. Don't know what a lunch lady bride is. Is it
Sure?
Yes, is it a lunch lady getting married? They were supposed to
No.
be bridal themed.
What is the
Doing
Catwoman?
that
I don't know,
No.
the sex kitten
Yeah.
wife.
Yeah.
The whip.
Yeah.
But doing that to Mikkel was just plain mean because everyone else was sort of sexy, and Mikkel with the mole and the hairnet and the glasses.
That was Mikkel?
I didn't even know it was
I didn't
Kelly.
know that was
So
Mikkel.
sad.
But she thinks she's really sexy anyway, so like she doesn't have to. She can just pretend to be gross for a
I
second.
thought that was one of the best. What was your favorite?
You thought that was one of the best?
Well, just because it was the most like transformational. You know? What was your guys' favorite?
My favorite ever of all time.
No, just of the glob from last night.
Nothing. Oh,
The costume.
The costume.
The, like the female wrestling
Oh,
costume.
I thought you were talking about dates. I was like, I think I'd rather be on the Napa Valley date.
Yeah.
I think my favorite costume, if I had to be, would have been Becca as the cat.
Yeah.
Okay, the sex kitten.
Just for the
Yeah.
pure entertainment of
What about
it.
yours?
I mean, I love Bibiana.
The Bradzilla?
Yeah, I just thought that was so
She's
dumb.
so great. I just love the way that you love Bibi.
I do, and I'm really excited. It was announced last night that she's going to be on Winter
Mm-hmm.
Games, so I'm super pumped to see her. But I like a little fireball, like a little Latina.
Yeah, me too.
All right,
lot of
so
that.
then the only good thing that came out of the dog date was Annalise and yet another reenactment.
Why? What was the point of the dog date, Dean?
What do you mean?
Like, what was the actual point? Like, what did they get out of that? Was there even a winner?
Yeah, so I actually crashed that date with Alex.
Oh, that's right.
We were there in person, and it was a long, long day. And I feel like it was like 5 minutes on the TV show
was.
last night.
Yeah.
Which was weird.
So was there more entertaining moments?
No.
The toddler walking on stage. I loved the toddler walking on
I think
stage.
that we definitely saw the climax of excitement on the TV, and that's a pretty good representation.
So
of
I
the entire day.
just don't really know what the game was. I watched it twice. Like, there was nothing. It's just a show.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah, and it was
Training. They train the
They were
dogs.
training.
It was
Okay.
weird because there was like probably like 8 acts or so. We only saw like 2 of them on TV. Britney was like a prop, so she would like go up there and like dress as a fire hydrant.
I saw a
And they didn't, like-
lampshade on someone.
Yep, and that was Britney, and they didn't like mention that
Okay,
at all.
so thank you. This is where I was so confused.
They didn't mention that Annalise was the pooper scooper.
Yeah, she
No, they
keeps
did.
calling
They
herself
did. It was bedazzled.
They just cut to her like
They-
scooping poop.
Right, but she keeps referring to herself as the pooper scooper, and I'm like, I get it, but why?
Right. Is it like a self-title, like a self-diagnosed title?
So I feel bad for Annalise. Just the
Yeah.
whole edit. But also, she said those things. She cried at the end. So.
Annalise seems like an amazing person. She's a bit of a hypochondriac, I think.
Well, she's just, fearful of everything.
Which is, yeah, hypochondriac, right?
Hey, have you ever asked a girl to kiss her? Like, because I'm thinking about her asking Arie for the kiss,
It's the same with Rachel and Fred.
and it's like never goes the way it's supposed to. I always say, like, the one exception to the rule was for me, Wells did it on our date. And we were just asking each other a whole bunch of random questions, and I said, do you have any questions for me? And then he said, can I kiss you? And that was, like, super flawless, because it was also coming from
That's pretty
Wells,
good.
who is so smooth.
Yeah, that's
But
smooth.
if it comes from somebody
Right.
who's naturally a little awkward, like Annalise, it was like, "Aw."
I'm trying to think. I don't think I've ever asked.
I can almost see you doing it.
I might have asked Christina before we
Yeah.
kissed, but I'm not 100% certain about that.
It's totally in the delivery and the way you do it.
It's so in delivery.
If, you're off. I mean, the Rachel Fred situation will go down in
I
history. It
know.
was so sad.
Yeah, that one was
So
rough.
sad.
It's always awkward, especially when it's on camera. Like, can I kiss you?
Yeah.
Well, if you have to ask, you probably shouldn't.
That's my theory.
So I think just moving forward, we're going to talk more about Becca with the short hair's age. Krystal will continue to be the villain. And then what else are we expecting to happen this season?
I don't know, but can we talk about Krystal a little bit longer? Because
Can you
Yeah.
use her voice?
There-
Do her voice.
Hi.
So there's like there's something about Krystal. I can't do it. There's something about Krystal. I actually love to hate her. Like, I want to watch her so that I have this feeling that I want to punch the screen. Like, sometimes you just actually hate them and you're like, I want them gone. I actually felt that way with Corinne early on. I mean, obviously I love Corinne now, but early on, I was like, I want her gone. With Krystal, I'm like, I actually kind of want her to be around so she can be so annoying that it's unbelievable. It's actually, that is amazing in the truest definition of the word is how amazingly annoying she is.
Yeah, I mean, okay.
Did she say amazing?
So, if you were the Bachelor, I know you would see right through it. Arie probably does. But
No,
like,
he doesn't. That's why I'm puzzled.
oh, you think he's... Yeah, no, they do kind of have passionate chemistry.
He just
Physical
straight
chemistry.
likes her and doesn't care about any other warnings.
What we started to see last episode too was the girls are starting to like turn against Krystal
Right.
too,
Yeah.
which is just going to make more and more drama, which is going to be great.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. No, I loved her
And
conversation.
he says, it's okay, I like you being as forward and
Yeah,
aggressive
that was a
as you
weird
are.
like he's like provoking her to like maybe even like kick it into overdrive. And
Yeah.
if we're like
Yeah.
going to see a different side of her than we've already seen, then it's probably going to get really really bad, which is going to be
Yeah.
exciting.
Yeah.
But he was like, you were too damn sexy tonight. It's driving me crazy. It's really
Wow.
hard to have you in a room with a lot of other women. You know that, right? So that's why she thinks she's the one.
Oh, yeah.
'Cause she was saying it later in the episode. She's like, I'm the one.
I mean, she is beautiful.
Yeah,
Don't get me
she's
wrong.
pretty,
Yeah,
And
definitely.
I don't know. I think did you like watch her Instagram or anything? Apparently she has like her voice doesn't normally sound like that.
I think I
That's what
told
she
you this
said.
last night.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, but
So,
now
yeah.
I am going to check it out.
It's still like raspy and everything and still like fried, but it's not to the extent it's so
And
exaggerated.
it's
on
not
the
even
show.
just the voice for me too. It's like when I think like Kendall interrupted them during the group date last night or something, and she was like, "Okay, like have fun," like to
Yeah.
Kendall as she was walking away from like her one-on-one time with Arie, and it's just like a condescending tone that she has. I think that she
Oh,
takes with them.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, no, she's pompous.